And my colleagues who are members of the Law Society of Kenya. We are here at the Nakuru County headquarters. We are here to exercise our constitutional right to present our petition. But before I present it, I want members of the public to know the petition that the Law Society is presenting to the Nakuru County government. So it's a short petition, so allow me to read it. The Law Society of Kenya, being a body corporate established under Section 3 of the Law Society of Kenya Act, has a mandate that includes to assist the government and the courts in matters relating to legislation, administration of justice, and the practice of law in Kenya. We also have a mandate to uphold the Constitution of Kenya and advance the rule of law and the administration of justice. Now, in executing this mandate, the Law Society of Kenya has keenly been following the case pitting the War Memorial Hospital against the county government of Nakuru. This is Nakuru ELC number 36 of 2023. Now, this case has come in court on several occasions, and indeed, the court has given express orders requiring the county government to allow the hospital to continue with its operations pending the hearing and determination of that case. It is extremely unfortunate that the county government has blatantly refused to obey these orders. Instead, the county government has overseen a violent and forceful takeover of the hospital. In the process, it has crippled its operations, violating the rights of the patients. County enforcement officers were seen disabling a dialysis machine when it was in active use by a patient. Doctors and nurses were violently chased out of the hospital even when they were attending to patients in critical conditions. Some patients were unfortunately abandoned in the intensive care unit where they needed constant medical attention. We do not need to restate that lives were lost as a result of this disobedience of court orders and actions of the county enforcement officers. The Law Society of Kenya takes great exception to this kind of impunity, and this being overseen by the government of our own governor. It pains us to say that when Susan Kihika was elected into office, we knew that she will champion the rule of law, constitutionalism, and she will be a fighter for constitutional freedoms. This was because we associated with Susan as a colleague, knowing that she is a trained and a qualified lawyer. Yes. As a colleague in the profession, we are extremely disappointed that she is overseeing a regime that is trampling against constitutionalism and respect for the rule of law. Now, we want to address our Madam Governor. We want to remind her that when she took the oath of office, the words that she swore with her own mouth were that she will do justice to all in accordance to the Constitution and in accordance with the laws of Kenya, without fear, without favor, without affection, and without ill will. Our question to you, Madam Governor, is, are you doing justice when your government refuses to obey court orders? Are you doing justice when your county askaris are pulling people from life support machines? Are you doing justice when your people cannot access medical and health facilities at the hospital because of this current shutdown? Madam Governor, you are the CEO of Nakuru County Government. The abuse of the rule of law will be charged directly upon you. When history is written, the people of Nakuru will remember that you were in charge when children were abandoned in incubators. It will be remembered that you were in charge when mothers in maternity had to run for the fear of lives. Madam Susan Kihika, when history is written, the people of Nakuru will remember you are in charge when lives were lost because of lack of medical attention. Now, the Law Society of Kenya demands of you, 1, an immediate restoration of the War Memorial Hospital management in compliance with the court orders until the court orders otherwise. Yes. Two, an immediate and unconditional apology to the families of all the victims and the patients who suffered the nights of terror in the hands of county askaris. Number three, and this is extremely important, we want a public affirmation that you will always respect the rule of law. Now, the Law Society of Kenya, the people of Nakuru, the civil societies, and other bodies of similar concerns are hereby called upon not to keep quiet when such ills are happening in Kenya. As a society, we shall be instituting legal proceedings against the county government of Nakuru should our demands go unheeded. We shall make noise until we are heard. May God bless Kenya.
Do you have an ultimatum as to when you are going to maybe take action?
This is immediate.
Just to add to what our chairman has said, what we will indicate is that these orders and these demands should be heeded to immediately, without question. In fact, today we wanted to engage in a peaceful protest, and you can see the nature in which the county government is engaging. They hired goons to disrupt us. They hired goons to stop us from advocating for what we as advocates ordinarily need to advocate for, the rule of law. Our intention was not to engage in any political affairs. Our intention was just to indicate that the judiciary should be respected, their orders should be respected, and the independence of the judiciary should be affirmed as an equal and equitable partner to the government. And it is in these regards that this petition must be heeded to, and must be heeded to immediately. In fact, what we are also saying is that the advocates representing the county government should equally be held accountable for misadvising or for not taking action against a county government which is keen to disrupt the law.
Thank you. We want to present the petition to the county secretary.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
to Nakuru County government, we must say that you must obey a court order. And it's not optional. It is not a plea. It is a demand. Yes. And once again, Your Excellency, you'll be on history when it's written that watu wanakufa kwa dialysis machine simply because it's disconnected. If you really mean what you mean when people are electing you, obey the court order, wacha hospital iendelee na kila kitu iendelee. Thank you very much.
We want to believe that it will be taken to our governor, and you have heard our comments. We are extremely disappointed by a leadership that we so voted and expected it will obey the rule of law. So please pass our extreme disappointment to our governor. Asante.
Thank you. We'll take the petition and we'll be able to address the issues in the petition.
Okay.
So we want to thank you for being peaceful. We want to thank you for agreeing to engage in a peaceful manner. The issues raised here, we'll go through them and we'll be able to engage from there. So thank you.
Should we expect a response from the governor?
Let's look at the issues, then we'll be able to get the Law Society of Kenya, of South Rift branch.
This Rift Valley branch.
Yeah, we're in touch with them. We are our partners. There are many programs we do together. So we know the channels of communication. We'll be able to communicate based on the issues that are here.
Now, given that you have been served with court orders, are you ready to obey those court orders? It is just an express question.
Let me go through the petition. I think it is about petition, then we'll be able to respond from there.
Now, you as a county secretary, we know you hold a very important position when it comes to management of the county. As an individual, and we are not asking you to speak on behalf of the governor, as an individual, do you think it is important for leaders to respect court orders as issued?
There have been issued with court orders which are obeyed, which we have obeyed as a county government. So let's see what is in the petition, then we'll take from there.
So are we able to go and access medical services at War Memorial from here? Because we can easily match to War Memorial.
What I can confirm is that you are not there as a county government.
Yes. Yes.
The order came and we withdrew our scaries, and we are not in War Memorial.
Maybe when last did you visit the facility?
Let me do this.
Because as at now we are talking, the facility is surrounded by the goons and the county askaris.
Let me look at the petition so that you can respond early enough.
But you confirm the hospital is in the hands of the county?
No.
Have you been to the hospital?
We have PGH Annex,
yeah,
which is next to War Memorial, and that's the only hospital we are managing.
Have you visited the scene area?
Where?
No. The hospital?
I've been to War Memorial many times, so it depends on when I visited.
This morning?
No, I haven't gone there.
So you are not aware whether the county is there or
not? No, I have a special awareness of where the county is. I may not have visited every part of the county, but I know it's going on. We are not there as a county government.
Should we go there today? Will you chase us away?
No.
Right now, if we
don't
go there
have,
today,
as a county government, we do not have anybody there. So how can we chase you when we have no? We withdrew our enforcement in front of the media when the court order was brought.
Right now.
So are you saying in front of this media and in front of everyone that Nakuru County government has no interest in War Memorial Hospital as it is today?
No, I cannot comment about that because there's a criminal case that is going on. And you always tell us not to comment about issues.
I'm not asking about the criminal case. I'm asking you about War Memorial Hospital. Is the county government interested in War Memorial Hospital as of today?
The county government is the complainant in that criminal case, and therefore
we're not talking about the criminal case. We're talking about whether there is an interest of the Nakuru County government in War Memorial Hospital.
Our interest ended when we left the criminal justice system to deal with the issues.
So you have no interest in that hospital?
No, we have complained. We want the criminal case to go on and a judgment to be determined.
Not the civil court.
Not the civil.
We have an interest in all these cases.
Are you aware of the civil case?
Yes, I do.
You are aware?
Yes.
You are aware court orders have been issued?
And that's what I'm saying. The moment we brought the court order, we withdrew our scaries and the media was there. It is in public domain. We did that. And they are still
Respect the rule of law.
So let's address the petition, then we'll be able to communicate back.
Okay, thank you.
you.
I think we can now march back to court and end our procession.
Asante.